Today on AskBloop, the most important element in your film. Welcome to AskBloop, more from BloopAnimation.com. It's time for your questions. If you're new here, each Friday we answer audience questions directly from the comment section, mostly about animation or filmmaking. So if you're into that, subscribe to our channel. And now for the questions. Have you ever considered releasing a Blu-ray or a DVD with your shorts? Not really, since my first two shorts are free online to watch, and as for Tasteful, I don't really see either DVD or Blu-ray as a relevant thing anymore. Everything is being streamed these days, and I prefer to keep my shorts online only, making it easier for anyone who wants to watch them. Being able to watch it right away rather than waiting for a thing to come in the mail, I think is much better. What do you think are the most important elements in an animated film or short? I said it a few times before, the most important thing to any film, short or not, animated or not, is a good story. Without that, nothing else really matters and everything in the film falls short. But to be more specific to animation, I think animated films should mostly utilize some element that is unreal or magical, using creative ways to tell the story that wouldn't otherwise be possible or wouldn't make sense in live action. I think filmmakers should use the platform to its full potential and squeeze as much as they can from animation when they choose to use it. But again, that's just how to tell your story. Animation isn't a genre, it's just a different method of making movies. So the most important element is still a good story. What's more fun, working in a studio, freelancing, or make films independently? Well, making films independently isn't a common option for most people, unlike freelancing and working full-time. I also don't think this is necessarily something most people are interested in doing. A lot of artists prefer to work on many different projects as employees rather than spend a ton of time producing their own films. As for which one is more fun, it really depends on your personality. If you value security and stability above all, working at a studio will probably be more fun for you. The price you pay is that the work you do might be a lot more of the same stuff, but then again, you get to advance in that studio and perhaps get into supervising and directing. When you're freelancing, you're brought in as a hired gun to execute a specific task, but you're paid more and have less pressure and responsibilities. It probably fits more of a free-spirited person who doesn't like to commit to a long-term project. Someone who likes being able to take time off whenever they want to, and maybe have more spare time for their personal projects. I'm obviously leaning towards freelancing, but working in a cool studio looks like a lot of fun to me too. I never personally got hired full-time anywhere, but especially socially, it always looked like it could be a lot of fun. And if you have any more questions about that or anything else, write them down in the comment section, and make sure you're subscribed to see if your question was answered. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.